college since 1970. Thank you for listening. What's Up Yuma is next. It's 10 o'clock.
It's been said that community radio is a rare medium that's well done. It's a cute play on words, but it's also quite true. Community radio is unique, both for our programming and for our source of funding. We are funded by you, those who listen faithfully. So please give now at borderradioaz.org. And thanks.
What's up, Yuma? I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we are going to be joined first by Cameron, Klug, and I don't know how to say Vitalent.
There you go.
Vitalent, that's good?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to go for that. We're going to ask him when he joins us. Is it a him?
I don't know,
We
but
don't know.
they will tell us about blood.
Okay, we got that. As well as
Jalen Davis from Double D Sports Bar and the history of the whole family lineage with that.
So stay with us for What's Up Yuma Radio, beginning right now on KOFA 94.7 FM.
And streaming online at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app. And you can stream right now on the Border Radio Facebook page and KAWC YouTube page, and email us at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering solutions for those who value financial planning. YIVWM.com.
Chili from Philly. Unique Papa Giorgio from Yuma.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome to another episode of What's Up Yuma Radio. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we are joined by, and I'm going to get this last name. I'm going to do my best to do it right
down.
now. Yeah, Cameron Klug?
Yes.
Klug. I said Klug on the thing,
it looks
but
like Klug. It's Klug.
It kind of does look like Klug. So that's not my fault, Cameron.
It's your fault.
Oh, no.
No.
It's your German ancestors' fault.
So you said you were talking off air. It's German?
Yep, it's German. You got it.
All right. So, and you're from Vitalent. Did I get that one right?
You got it.
All right.
Vitalent.
Ding, ding, ding. I need something today. I need a treat or something for getting all these things right. And so like we do on this show, we always like to get to know our guests a little bit. I was asking you off air, you're not from Yuma, but you are in charge of this area when it comes to blood.
Yes, you got it.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
So I currently live in Phoenix, Arizona. I oversee all of our operations south of the Phoenix area over to Yuma. I'm with Vitalent, as you said before. We're Arizona's largest nonprofit blood bank, supplying 90% of Arizona's hospitals, including Onvita Health. So that's why I'm here all the time.
So you're in Yuma a lot.
A lot, yes.
Well, where are you from originally?
I'm originally from the Midwest.
Okay. So there we go.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Born and raised in Nebraska, went to school in South Dakota, moved down to Arizona for warmer weather and more job opportunities and things.
Not a lot going on in Nebraska?
I would say no.
No.
Did you grow up on a farm? I always ask people that when they say they're from the Midwest.
I grew up in a town of about 25,000 people.
Okay.
I did not grow up on a farm, but there were farms all around me.
Yeah.
A very small city.
You were farm adjacent.
Yes, exactly. My friends and family members, I mean, have had connections to farmers and stuff like that. Farming is so important in the Midwest and so important here in Yuma, too.
It is. It's
Yeah,
huge here.
absolutely. So you said so you moved here for job opportunities. So what was it when you wanted to be something when you were a little guy and people would ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you're like, I like blood.
Oh, okay.
Is that how I was? Just like anything
I
blood?
like needles and blood.
Somewhat.
Whoa, we're onto something today.
Okay.
When I grew up, when I was really young, I wanted to be a doctor. That was my goal.
Oh,
I was really interested in orthopedics and fixing things and making sure that people's lives could continue on and in the way that they wanted.
So you're young. Like, how does that express itself while you're young?
I was always interested in science.
Okay.
I was interested in science when I was young, and I think that all kind of culminated together into wanting to be a doctor.
Like biology?
Yeah.
Did you take that in high school?
Yep, I took biology. I majored in medical biology in college.
Oh yeah,
So
you talked about that.
I have a strong biology background, which kind of helps out with this job, definitely.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to college at the University of South Dakota, surprisingly.
Wow, big university. Is it though?
No.
Is it tiny?
What's the enrollment here at Arizona Western College?
I don't know.
Yo no say.
I have no idea.
I would-
Talent, Google it and let us know.
I would
The
guess
enrollment here.
that the University of South Dakota is a similar size to Arizona
Oh,
Western
I was like,
College.
it's pretty small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So, and you went there to become a doctor? Is that the original? Like,
That was the original plan. I had a minor in public health because I also was interested in public health at the same time.
what does that mean? Tell us what a public health official or somebody in that world, what would they be doing?
Mhm.
So public health pertains to like population data and working with entire populations as a whole. Say there's like a salmonella outbreak. It's
Ah.
public health officials that work with different entities in order to ensure that that's taken care of.
Mhm.
I found in college that I was really interested in working with large groups of people.
Mhm.
And to ensure that the general health of communities is good and strong.
Mhm.
And that's really important in my job today, to ensure that there's blood on hospital shelves so patients can have the blood when they need it most.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like I know here recently we had a lot of mosquitoes.
Oh,
So would that be
yes.
something under your purview if you were in public health?
Yeah, definitely. Public health officials work with like malaria outbreaks.
Yeah.
They ensure that
Wow.
like if there's a large amount of mosquitoes, that they have the sprays that they need to eliminate them,
Mhm.
that there's not too many bodies of stagnant water, that type of thing.
yeah.
So
we
they
had
would go
so much
around-
rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we had so much rain here. So the part of it would be to make sure, like you said, there's not that stagnant water to the
Mhm.
breeding grounds for these
Ugh.
evil
I'm actually allergic.
flying creatures.
Did you
You're
know that?
allergic to
Yeah,
mosquitoes?
if I get too many, I swell up.
Oh my
Like my
God.
face, my lips. It's crazy.
Well,
they're
hold on.
especially
Wait a
evil
minute.
for
Like
me.
I know women that would pay for that.
He's
So you're
all, you look
blessed.
like Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
like,
I
I'm-
don't know if I want lips that big, but yeah.
You're outside trying to get stung by
Bite me.
mosquitoes. Get me, you
That's
know.
free filler.
Yeah, free
That's what
filler
I'm
right there.
But
Uh,
it's painful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. So you're in there. You're a doctor, public health. You're going through the classes, and then
Mhm.
what happened? Why'd you kind of switch?
So I actually was a phlebotomist for 3 years prior to doing this role too. So I drew people's blood.
Okay, so is that during your university, or is that after?
It was some of both, some
Okay.
during, some after. And so I was drawing blood, working in the emergency room, kind of learning more about the medical world as a whole. And-
Gotcha. Okay, so I got to paint this picture. So then
Yeah.
you're a phlebotomist. You're doing it. You're drawing blood, and you're seeing what doctors are doing.
Yes.
Yep.
You're okay. So
Well, he had said off air, like he shadowed a doctor
Oh,
and
okay.
was like, this is not for me.
Oh, okay. So that's the thing. So you shadowed this doctor, and
yeah.
what was it about the seeing what the doctor does day to day
Yeah.
that makes you say like, okay,
So I want to preface and say doctors are so important, and I applaud them for everything that they
course.
do.
yes, absolutely.
love them.
Thank you.
I could never do what they do because during my shadowing experience, I grew close to this physician, and he had a younger daughter, and she had a dance recital that was going to happen. I believe it was that night, and he ended up missing his daughter's dance recital because he got called in
Mhm.
see.
for work, and so that kind of made my mind go like, oh, do I
want to commit like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because you are on call. And if there's an emergency, you're in,
Mhm,
you know,
exactly.
so I get that.
They're so important to ensuring the lives of patients are saved
Mhm.
and that our communities are healthy and strong.
So you wanted a little more freedom,
Yeah,
I think is
exactly.
what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I was a doctor, I would not be on this radio show today. And this is something that I
that is
You
true.
would be in surgery.
Yeah.
I would still be at school, actually.
Oh, yeah, probably.
That's the right answer. It's so be that's a
Yeah.
long school.
It is.
Appropriately so, though. You want your
Yeah.
doctor to
Oh,
go through a
yes.
lot of school to
Yes.
make sure
Not like
they-
a certificate
you know,
real
it's-
quick. Yeah.
No, it's not something you just get online. You know, it's like, all right, I got this. What you can like with becoming a preacher or something like that,
You can
whatever.
do so much stuff online.
You could do all kinds of
yes.
stuff, but not a doctor. Thank God.
No, thank
So-
goodness.
So you were shadowing. You saw like, wait a minute, I don't know if this is for me, but you stayed as a phlebotomist for a while.
Yeah, I was a phlebotomist for 3 total years, and
And what was that like?
it was It was an intense job at times. I really did enjoy it. I worked
What's intense about it? Because so you're in an emergency room, it sounds, because I have friends that are phlebotomists, but not in an emergency room. So I don't know what that situation looks like.
Yeah.
So I was a clinical phlebotomist at a mid-sized regional hospital in Nebraska. And so I was drawing blood mostly in the ER, sometimes in like our inpatient areas, but I always preferred the ER actually.
You preferred the ER.
Was it chaotic?
It made the day go really fast. And so,
there's always blood to be drawn there.
Yes. So basically every patient that comes into the ER, not every patient, but most patients, most conditions need a blood draw done.
Yeah.
Like say a patient's coming in for a heart attack or something like that. You want to measure their troponin levels. You want to measure other things to make sure that you kind of know what's going on.
Gotcha.
So,
that's when they said I don't know the exact words, but they look for a certain protein gets released when you have a heart attack, or there's certain things that markers.
Yes.
So you're there, you take the blood so they can look for these markers to kind of see what's going on.
Yes, exactly. And then if there is like a heart attack or a stroke or something like that, there is a large sense of urgency to make sure that you get that blood as fast as you can and sending it up to the lab as fast as you can to determine what's going on so the clinical team can make the correct decisions to save that patient's life.
Yeah.
So you're there, like, I want to kind of get into this situation. So you're there, it's an emergency. This person could be actively or just had a heart attack, and you're there. And are you nervous? Are you shaking? Are you like, did you get over the nerves? Are you just like professional after a while? You breathe because you got to hit the vein, right? You know, you want to get this as quick as possible. And I've had people not hit my vein like 3 or 4 times. I end up throwing up on their shoes because I don't like it. But it's like, you know, they're digging around and it didn't even hurt. It was more psychological. You know, it's like, why are you doing that with that? It's like, I'm going to get this
digging in my arm.
But so you're doing it. You're just calm and like.
You seem pretty calm.
You're calm right now.
Yeah. So you kind of learn over time that you have to have a very steady hand, and veins in the emergency room, not in blood banking. Like this is completely different.
Yes.
But veins in the emergency room are kind of like a puzzle because you have to find a vein and you have to get the blood. You have to make sure that the lab has the blood that they need to figure out what's going on. And so we have all different devices and stuff to find the correct vein. You can take blood through a person's finger. You can take it through their arm, through their hand. And so you're always trying to figure out
what's the best approach.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So you're looking for that best approach. It's an emergency. You're doing it, but you've been doing this for quite some time. You liked it. And then what happened? You're like, not going to do this anymore?
Yeah, I got my degree and I decided that I wanted to break out into the world, I guess. And then I did have a job in between my phlebotomy career. I worked in healthcare staffing kind of briefly. And then
So is this like a behind the desk type of thing? You got into the office work?
Yeah, so healthcare staffing was I worked to staff nurses and other healthcare people into hospitals in the Phoenix area. And so I would work with different healthcare facilities.
It's kind of like HR stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then after that, I have been with Vitalant for coming up on 2 years. I really enjoy this role.
So how did you make that switch from the healthcare to Vitalant?
Yeah, I applied and interviewed, and
what was it about it? Well, like, what did you see in Vitalant that said, you know what, I want that?
Yeah, so kind of all of my past experience kind of all culminated together into this role. So I was working with like different people through healthcare staffing. We also were working with hospitals and like directors of nursing and stuff, talking to them about their staffing needs and things like that. So I was bringing in nurses, was talking to hospitals, but then in the past I'd also drawn blood and had a degree in medical biology.
Perfect.
So kind of all.
So it's like, okay, and it was a like job listing on Indeed or something, or
I think I did apply actually on Indeed.
Wow, I'm good today.
Indeed's
I'm on.
Great.
But Indeed. So you saw it on Indeed and you're like, wait a minute, you're checking all the boxes. Like, I could do this. All right. And what position was that you applied for?
I applied to be an account manager at Vitalant.
Account manager. Is that what you're at today?
Yes, I'm a senior account manager now.
Senior account manager.
You've worked your way up in 2 years?
Yes. So the wonderful people of Yuma in Southern Arizona, we have very strong blood drive coordinators that empower communities to donate blood. And with that, I've worked with them and grown and made sure that there's enough blood on hospital shelves. And so, in about 2 years,
That's amazing.
Yep.
So you start, not the senior, the junior, I guess. And,
The freshman.
You're in and you're learning the ropes, and you're in charge of a certain area.
Yeah. So we currently have 15 of me, 15 account managers in the state of Arizona overseeing different areas of Arizona.
Mhm.
We all work to ensure that we have enough blood drives in our specific area. And so we divided up into 15 of us. And so I have Southern Arizona.
Southern Arizona, which covers what counties are just Yuma County then, or?
I have pretty much everything south of the Phoenix area, excluding Maricopa, over to Yuma, down to the border. So I do have part of Tucson. I have.
Oh, you have a little bit of Tucson. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to find out the role of the senior account manager. And you were just here recently. I just asked because I walked out of the studio here about a week ago, I think last week, and I saw a blood drive here. So we had one here, and you coordinated that, right?
Yes, I scheduled it with the camp offices, and Natalia Flores. She set up the blood drive with us to have a blood mobile here for 2 days.
Cool. And let's talk about on the other side of the break, the success of it. Can we do that?
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right, we're going to do that right after a quick break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
The KAWC Student Newsroom is funded by the Local News Initiative at the Community Foundation for Southern Arizona, the Scripps Howard Fund, and by generous local support. Thank you for supporting the next generation of public media. Learn more about the project and hear stories from emerging journalists at kawc.org/student newsroom.
Good morning. This is Cecilia Holland Braithwaite coming in from the KAWC newsroom. Friendsgiving describes a meal usually served potluck style, shared with friends around the time of Thanksgiving. The custom may be centuries old, but the word only entered the Merriam-Webster's dictionary in 2020. Friendsgiving 101, a history of the made-up holiday and how to celebrate it, is one of our top NPR news stories of the day. You can read it at kawc.org/NPR-news.
Hear the rhythm. Feel the beat. Let your curiosity run away on the Latin Alternative. Hi, I'm Josh Norick. Every episode of the Latin Alternative takes you on a thrilling rendezvous of sonic and exotic landscapes in Latin rock, funk, hip-hop, electronic, and tropical music. Join me and my co-host Ernesto Lechner on the Latin Alternative.
Monday evening at 7 on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here talking to Cameron from Vitalant, and we found out that he went the fast track from a junior account manager to a senior account manager.
He's humble.
Yeah, he's a humble guy, but I get to brag on him. That's what I do on this show.
You're amazing.
So I left off. I walked out of here, like I said, last week. I saw there was like a, I don't know, what's the best word for it? Like a mobile lab, like an RV, or what is it that I saw?
Great question.
What is this thing we saw?
What is this thing?
We call it a bloodmobile.
Bloodmobile. Okay.
Bloodmobile. I love
All right.
it.
Well, that's a good name.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's it's where we host mobile blood drives. It's really quick and easy to schedule our bloodmobile. You don't even have to have an inside setup, like a large. We go to different organizations that don't have, like, say, a training room for us to set up in. And then all we need from you is a place to park and a restroom, and we can bring our bloodmobile out.
So you bring it out. You said you organized it with, you mentioned some names before we went to the break. And then do you have like a certain goal when you get here, like how much we're trying to get, and then you kind of keep those metrics?
Yes, definitely. As a nonprofit, we work to ensure that our operations are sustainable and we're good stewards of our resources. And so when we do that, we set a blood drive goal with the person who coordinates the blood drive. So the office is here, and we try to bring a certain number of donors in to support our state's hospitals. We also let our hospitals know how much blood we're planning to bring in and stuff. Awesome. So that way they know that they'll have enough for patients. And so it's really critical when we set a blood drive goal that we work to achieve that with our blood drive coordinator.
So you have it here now. were people able to sign up? Was there like a kind of like an advertisement or a campaign to get people to sign up before?
Yeah, definitely. For all of our blood drives, we provide flyers and online scheduling.
And you got this one right here.
Yes.
Okay.
And so people can just scan a QR code on all of our flyers if they have one at their organization. Say they have it at their office or something. They can post the flyers around, send out emails, whatever they want to do, and they can sign up in advance. We always encourage advanced appointments, but we do take walk-ins as well. And I see you looking for this flyer.
He took mine. I was like, I want mine back. I love it though.
So you put that around, like somebody would go around, put it around campus, let people know, like, we're going to be here, scan the QR code, you can sign up. Now, I have a friend that's a phlebotomist, and he works at a plasma place, and they get money to do it at the plasma place. This is just donation, right?
Yes. So,
well, look, it says here, donor thank you gifts, voucher for a free Pizza Hut medium pizza.
Oh, well, you get a pizza.
Yeah.
I'm in, dude. I love pizza.
As a nonprofit blood bank, we have volunteer donors come in and supply our state's hospitals with blood. We have to do that to ensure that there is a safe and reliable blood supply. All of the units of blood in our state's hospitals come from all volunteer donors. So we can thank them, like our sponsors. Pizza Hut thanks our donors around the holidays with a free pizza. And then the Arizona Renaissance Festival also is sponsoring our drives around the holidays with,
so you get an entry ticket.
You get an entry ticket. So who creates that sponsorship opportunity? Do you have a marketing team that kind of goes out and looks for that?
Nice.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's a combination of different outreach. So our media director, who used to be Suthu, which worked with you guys in the past, which now we have a new media director because Sue is retiring, but her name is Lindsay. Lindsay goes out and works with different organizations to get new sponsorship opportunities, but we sometimes have organizations reach out to us as well and say, what can we do to help?
You said you guys provide 90% of Arizona's blood.
We supply 90% of the state's hospitals. The blood volume, like the percentage of blood volume depends day to day, but we supply 90% of the state's hospitals.
That is a lot
of
blood.
We have to have 700 donors on average walk into our blood drives and donation facilities every day to ensure that there's enough blood on the shelves here in our state.
So how did it go at this particular blood drive? You said it was 2 days, right?
Yeah.
So what are some of the metrics you use to see if there's a successful blood drive?
And I wrote that down, so I had the stats right. We got 36 donations in this 2-day event, which can save up to 108 lives in our state.
Wow,
that's amazing.
That's beautiful.
And that's kids just walking up. So you get the blood, you store it in your blood mobile, and you take it straight to the hospital?
There is a gap in between there too.
What do you do with it?
So all of our blood here in Arizona goes to our facility in Tempe, which processes and tests the blood. There's lots of different things to test to ensure that the blood is safe for a patient to receive.
I just skipped that part. Like, I just take it straight to the hospital.
Yeah, no.
You wouldn't want me messing with your stuff.
Never hire Ronnie for this thing. She's
like, you're good.
Like, Ronnie, why is Ronnie driving to the hospital in a blood mobile? No.
She's got her blood. She's good.
It's like we got it. No, so testing is very
of course.
Testing is very important.
Yeah.
Yes.
People could say they don't have something, but they could.
Exactly. So I just did a talk to a bunch of high schoolers at a HOSA conference, and the talk of this conversation was the people behind the scenes in blood donation. You may think that it starts with the donor and ends with the patient, but there is a large gap in between that. There's so many hands that touch each individual unit of blood to ensure that it's safe for the patient to receive and that it's the correct type with the correct antigens. We also do different processing on the blood. Sometimes people just need red cells or they just need platelets. And so that's centrifuging the specific unit of blood and transforming it into different transfusible components.
Wow.
And then you were talking about blood types earlier off air. So then you have to test for what blood type they are, correct? Because that's pretty important, right?
Yes.
I don't know mine. Ronnie doesn't know hers.
No, it's like AB something, maybe. Who knows? There's no O's in there. I know that.
Well, I have a great perk for all of your listeners.
Oh, yeah.
He tricked me earlier.
If you donate blood, it takes less than an hour. It's quick and easy. The actual donation process only takes 5 to 10 minutes, super easy. But you do get to learn your blood type after you donate blood
That's a cool thing to know.
How far after, like, do you get to learn that?
We always say it's about within a week.
Within a week,
okay.
you get like an email or something. And,
Yeah.
Saying thank you, and
you can log on to our donor portal and you can see all of these different health facts. We also do a mini physical with every blood donation too, which includes a cholesterol test, and so you get a free cholesterol test.
Free? Okay, free.
Wow.
That's cool.
And then you also get to learn like your blood pressure and a couple other health facts as well.
So you said a physical. So what do you mean?
Like temperature, blood pressure.
Oh,
you get to learn your iron level, your cholesterol level, your blood type. There's some other things that are listed on our website as well.
Gotcha.
Wow,
So
I
you
love
do
that.
that, and then like you said, that's free. People normally you'd have to go to a lab to get tested, and you pay to do that one.
Exactly.
Now you're actually donating blood. You're saving people's lives. You
That's
gave that
right.
number. 36 people could save 108 lives with the blood that was given.
Mhm.
So it was super beneficial. If you want to know your blood type, do it this way,
Mhm.
and a free pizza.
Exactly.
Oh, yes, I'm there for the pizza. So if you want to donate blood like I did, what's some tips like beforehand? Is there a prep I should do maybe?
Yeah. So before your donation, you should eat. Like you may think if you go to the doctor's office, you should fast before you get your blood drawn. In this situation, you should eat a full breakfast if it's in the morning, or if it's like later in the afternoon, eat your breakfast, eat your lunch. Drink plenty of water beforehand. It makes the whole process easier and quicker. And then also bring your ID to donate as well. We encourage everybody to make an appointment, but we accept walk-ins at most of our blood drives as well. Getting an appointment makes the process quicker and easier. You can go to our website in order to find a donation opportunity near you and make an appointment.
And you have to be 16.
Yes, you do have to be 16.
My son is in. He just turned 16. He said he was going to be at Cibola on Monday. Well, not you personally, but the blood mobile.
We were there this last Monday, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, next one I'm going to make him do
You can
it.
catch the next one.
Okay. he's not going to want to because the needles, but I'll make him.
Well, we always say it's such a quick and easy process. Just imagine the life that you're transforming, the
Yes.
opportunities that you're giving someone within this 1 hour. Even if you're afraid of donating blood, we encourage you to come out to make an impact, to give it a try. Most people come out and think, oh, this is going to be really, really hard. And then they leave and they're like, wow, that was one of the most easy things I've ever done. And then
So what are the misconceptions? Like, why do people think it's hard? Do you know how some of the like,
is it
okay,
just the
I don't want to
pain?
do it. Is
Probably
it the pain? Is it the time? Is it the
I think it's some of both. I have so many people with tattoos that are like, I can't donate blood. And
Oh,
I'm like,
Both
because
of
they're
us
just-
have arms,
yeah,
like you
yeah.
can't see them. We're both covered. So
So-
I would be okay.
You're okay. So wait, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Why is that misconception? That was that once upon a time? Do you know?
Like with needles?
Tattoos,
Oh, with
tattoos.
tattoos. Oh yeah, tattoos. So previously you couldn't donate blood after you had gotten a tattoo for an extended period of
Gotcha.
time.
So there's a time period.
But
Gotcha.
they did
Okay.
change the requirements for that recently. And now as long as your tattoo is done at a licensed facility
Okay.
and it's doesn't have like the bandaging on it anymore. you're
Like it's
good
not
to go.
fresh and bleeding.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you can
Please
go
no.
in.
Do you have any tattoos?
I don't.
Oh man,
okay.
you gotta get one while you're here
All
in
right.
Yuma.
We're going to a tattoo place
Get a
after
blood
this.
drop.
Yeah.
Like it would
yeah.
seem perfect for you. Yeah, he's all maybe.
No, you should get a blood drop, like a teardrop, like
Right
that,
here.
right there in his eye. But it's like, is that teardrop? No, that's blood, homie. That's blood. That's what
I
I
deal
do.
with blood.
Yeah. All right. So you gave us some of the misconceptions.
Yep.
What are some of the others? Just because it's going to take too long? Did people like you hear
Yeah.
that?
A lot of people think that they can't because of different medications. and
Oh,
things like
medication.
that.
that's
Okay.
right.
Most medications are okay. We encourage you to check out our website
Okay.
for those requirements, but a lot of maintenance medications, especially like blood pressure, thyroid, all the stuff that you think of are okay.
Mhm.
Even if you have diabetes and it's regulated, you can still donate blood. And so there's a lot of misconceptions regarding that. There's been a lot of eligibility changes in recent years too. So the people that think that they are not eligible to donate blood may now be able to.
So then that's one of the things you have to go out and educate people about, right?
Yeah.
Because I've heard the tattoo one, right? Like if you have any tattoos, you can't ever give blood or whatever. So how do you educate people? Is it like doing shows like this that are nationally syndicated, worldwide, number one,
You're
millions
gonna
of
be
views?
famous
And,
after this.
you know, is that how you do it, or what's like the best approach?
There's a
You
lot.
said you spoke to a class or something recently,
Yeah,
right?
Oh,
yep. I
nice.
recently spoke at a HOSA conference.
Is that part of the way?
Yeah, that's part
Okay.
of the way. I also can't do everything, obviously.
right.
So I work to educate our
Don't
blood-
lie to me.
You're not
No.
Superman?
Okay, go ahead.
So I work to educate our blood drive coordinators at every organization. So like the city of Yuma. So that way, if they can ask, if people are wondering if they can donate or something, they can go ask their specific contact at their organization, and they can either connect them with the correct person, or they may know the answer as well.
Or they can just show up
Yeah.
and talk to you.
Show
Not
up and
you,
talk
but
to us,
whoever's there.
Yeah, because you mentioned that you weren't here for this one specifically because you do have quite a large area to cover, but everybody that was here would be able to answer those questions.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Our clinical team is well versed in all of the questions, and they're able to answer anything regarding eligibility.
Nice.
All right. As we kind of close here, is there anything that you want to let the public know?
Yeah, your next one maybe.
We do have a lot of blood drives coming up in the Yuma area. I encourage everybody to visit our website if they would like to find a blood drive near them. We have a big Yuma Holiday Heroes blood drive at the end of December to bolster the holiday blood supply. If people are interested in coming out for that one as well. Those were the thank you gifts that we talked about at that blood drive. But we encourage everybody to donate blood. It's quick and easy.
Quick and easy. You get to save lives.
And what's your website?
Vitalent.org.
Okay.
Vitalent.org. And do you guys have any social media or anything?
Yeah, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you'd like.
Yay.
Find us on at Vitalent. If you want our local Arizona page, go to Facebook. We post all the time on there.
Oh, okay.
about local blood drives.
And that's probably a way you can educate, right?
Yeah.
Do some posts and
Exactly.
educate people, and
Make a post about tattoos. or
Even if you tag us, we'll probably repost you.
Oh,
it's a
sweet.
great deal.
Oh, very
How
cool. I know
nice. I
Ronnie's
expect
going
that
to
later.
tag. Yeah, Ronnie's going to be tagging you guys and,
Tag us on Facebook.
put the,
I will.
your picture's going up there, dude.
Oh yeah, or you're going up.
Yeah, you're going up.
We met
So if you
Cameron
want to
today.
repost whoever is in your marketing and media team,
Yeah.
we got to
Thank
do
you
that.
so much for
Thank you so
educating
much. I
us.
really appreciate it. You were great. And I appreciate Lou Gum, our very own Lou
Yes.
Gum, for helping us set up this interview. And
That's right.
next, who do we have, Ronnie?
Oh my God, Double D's, the sports bar, the ladies. I can't remember. Jalen Davis.
Jalen Davis from Double D's. It's a bar. It's not a bra, because I think that's a bra size too, right?
Double D's is definitely a broad
big
size,
one, I think,
but
for what I've heard.
they are the sports bar and they have a long family history of
So-
everything.
Yeah, and we're going to find out about them. There's a Double D's in Payson. So that's what, like it was right up the street from my mom's house. But anyway, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with Jalen talking about Double D's right here on What's Up Yuma Radio on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering retirement planning, investment consulting, and money management aligned with the goals of each client. Appointments and information are at yivwm.com. Investment advisory services offered through CWM LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Hi, this is Thomas Crivens, Executive Director of Bill Street Caravan. Next time on the show, we'll have Ryan Lee Crosby, Willie Farmer, and more, live from Crosstown Arts.
Thursday evening at 7 on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
For KAWC News in Yuma, I'm Alexandra Rangel. Secretary of State Adrian Fontes was in Yuma on Monday to announce the launch of a new mobile business services outreach program. The initiative is designed to bring essential business services directly to communities across Arizona. The mobile services will include notary and apostille services, trademark and trade name registration, UCC filings, and partnership filings. State officials say they plan to partner with chambers of commerce across Arizona to deliver these services. Fontes explains that protecting business identity is one service that could benefit business owners in Yuma.
For some companies, your intellectual property, which is the name of your company and like your logo, that's really valuable. And if you don't have it registered, you can't enforce those property rights later.
The first mobile clinic in Yuma is scheduled for December 11 at the Chamber of Commerce. For KAWC News, I'm Alexandra Rangel.
The Yuma County Library District provides activities and resources at its branches for people of all ages. Events include story time, citizenship classes, bilingual programs, crafts, author talks, and more. For more information about the activities and calendar of events, plus other in-person and online resources, visit yumalibrary.org.
K-pop fans, if you're feeling like you need some love this week, join me for the fan tribute show on K-pop for Border. Artists like BTS, 17, EXO, and Twice will love on you big time with tribute songs written just for you. K-pop for Border airs on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on Kofa Radio. Stream the show on KAWC's app or website, or follow K-pop for Border Facebook or Instagram.
I'm Chris Wheeler, owner of Prison Hill Brewing Company. I support KAWC because I think KAWC brings a service to the community that you don't get on commercial radio. You have news, you have entertainment, you have things like Science Friday. It's a perspective that is not available on a commercial platform, and it's oriented towards the community, for the community, and from within the community. Prison Hill underwrites KAWC and community radio because of what it brings to Yuma. It is the local perspective told by residents and from the view of people in the community. I don't think you get that anywhere else. Supporting KAWC really does bring a service that is not available elsewhere. It's a worthy endeavor, and I think that will just feed back and make Yuma a better place. I'm Chris Wheeler, and I support KAWC.
From KAWC, this is Siendo Primero.
Being First is a program created by students for students.
My name is Ajay Bárcenas.
And my name is Evelyn Garcia. Here we will share stories, information, and voices that connect with students' life.
Cada sábado les traeremos un nuevo tema directamente a tus oídos.
This show is available as a podcast or online. Just search KAWC.org under the show's tab. A new vision with the same mission: to give students a voice.